your favorite holistic business coach, favorite Lyft driver, and favorite Turo host. And I am sitting, I don't know if you can hear the background, but I'm sitting in a car wash right now. I wanted to do this earlier, but I told you guys I'd come back, share some things about success with Turo and success with Lyft. But of course, as usual, as you come in here, give me a wave, a hi, hello, let me know what city, state, or country you're watching me from. And if you're watching it later, hashtag replay. So when it comes to Turo, you saw my first video, right? If you didn't, go back and watch that. And then, okay, so you're like, okay, now I know what Turo is. I think it might be for me. So one of the important things you need to know is you need to count the cost, right? So the ideal scenario with Turo is that you have a car that's paid off, because, you know, I do subscribe to Dave Ramsey, and you want to have your car note gone as fast as possible if you get a car note. And so you have to make sure that you understand that there is cost involved, right? So I'll explain to you guys why I did Turo as well and why it works for me, because I actually do have car notes. But your best case scenario is that you have a car that's paid off and it's just a cash money generating thing for you, because otherwise it's just a drain from you. It's just, you guys know, you drive it off the lot and it depreciates, and it depreciates every year, right? And then as it gets older, then it just costs you money. So that's the ideal scenario. Now, if you don't have that ideal scenario and you just had a car, like I started renting with Turo, as you guys know from my other video, because my car was just going to be sitting there for like weeks at a time or weekends at a time. And so I was like, okay, if it's just going to sit there and I have a car note, I might as well have it make me money. So, but then recently I decided to do a Turo business, and I bought a second car, right? And I do have a car note on both of those cars. So why did I go ahead and get that? Well, here's the thing. My first car I was using to drive for Lyft, and that actually is trading time for money, right? I'm self-employed, I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I trade time for money, whether it's a speaking engagement, it's a training event, or you know, driving for Lyft. So with Turo, I'm trading a little bit less time for money, because you have to get it clean. Like I said, I'm in a car wash right now. I pay for a monthly expense. It's telling me to drive out, but we're not, because we're gonna finish this video, and I'm sure it's late, so there's nobody here. So you actually, you know what, I will drive out a little bit just because I think it's gotta blow the blowers on me right now. So yeah, this is fun. So you have to make sure that you're looking at that return investment that showed you guys. Oh, no, we're gonna have to go back in here, because, hold up, is there anybody behind me? I don't think there's anybody behind me, because you're not gonna be able to see me. Oh wait, no, okay, I guess I'll just turn on my lights in here. This is so funny and fun. Let me go out of here and turn my lights on. There's other people cleaning their cars here too. I don't think there was anybody over there, but okay, so we're gonna turn the lights on. Y'all see me in my glasses. I'll never be having my glasses on really. But we gotta vacuum it out too. Okay, so we're gonna come over here and we're gonna finish what we're doing. I'm so funny, you guys. Aren't you? Don't you guys love me because I'm so cute and funny and random? But okay, so for me, as a person who again was trading time for money, then renting, I bought a second car with Turo, because that second car is going to cover both car notes and all the car insurance for both cars, which means that's less hours that I have to drive for Lyft and less pressure on me. So I have to, and again, there's even additional expenses, right? Which those additional expenses existed for the one car because I drive for Lyft. So I have to vacuum the car, I have to wash the car. I actually have, I was gonna do this earlier because I have a monthly thing, but then I drove for Lyft, so now I gotta do it. I have to wash the car again. I got this one cleaned yesterday because somebody's coming to pick it up. My 2018 is already out. So for me, I was already having the car wash, the oil change, all of those expenses already existed for car number one, plus the car note. And I would have to drive a certain amount of hours for Lyft in order to cover the car note. So by getting the second car to rent out Turo, now that is going to cover the car note, and that's less pressure on me. So for example, tomorrow I'm flying out to Charlotte to go to a wedding, which means I'm not working Friday, Sunday, or most of Monday of what I would. I'm not going to get as many hours on Monday, which would put pressure on me to work a lot more at the beginning of the week. However, my car's gonna get both of my cars are rented out, and I'm gonna make $385, which covers more than one car note. You could look at it that way, or it saves me 2.5 days of work, because usually I would, on Fridays and Sundays, they're semi-long days, 6 to 8 hours, so I would make between 150 to 200. So instead of losing, and then I'm missing probably half a day on Monday, so instead of losing $350 to $400, Turo is making that money for me, and I can be less stressed out. So again, make sure that you count the costs, right? The ideal situation is you have a car that doesn't have a car note. If you can do that, that's awesome. If you get a car note though, make sure that you remember you're gonna have more often oil changes. You're gonna get the car washed. You're gonna get it vacuumed. I mean, you can do all those things manually. Maybe I'll come back and I'll do a video, because I do have some of those tools, but I don't like to do that. You're going to, it's time, right? You are trading some time. Like, it's gonna take 30 minutes each time you get it washed. So make sure that you're counting that cost in there. If you go ahead and get a car note like I did, and of course, so my goal is going to be, when I get my taxes back and I have this other event investment that I have, that, I'm going to pay down some of the principal and pay the car off as soon as possible, so that it's giving me even more benefit. But just want to make sure that you guys know it's not an easy, quick thing. Look at that return on investment. I looked at those numbers. I looked at what it's going to be. I got a 2018 for my second car, so it wasn't the most expensive version, but I knew that I wouldn't need a lot of maintenance on it, right? So my car note is $16,000 for that. Make sure that you count the cost, and then you make your decision. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Again, I'll be back with 1 or 2 more videos, show you guys the inside of my car, how I maximize both Turo and Lyft. Today was super cool. Like, so many people was like, this is the best Lyft ride ever. So, but we'll be back with some of that. All right, thank you guys for being here. Have an amazing one. Bye.